Welcome to episode 7 of the AWS Weekly Recap Show. I am your host, Keidrick Pettaway. Let's jump right in. Alright, first up in recent announcements, AWS launches SiteWise MCP server for simplified modeling. Alright, so MCP stands for Model Context Protocol, and it allows LLMs to connect to external tools and data sources. So AWS announces MCP server for AWS IoT, which is Internet of Things, and SiteWise in the AWS Labs MCP open source repository. This MCP server simplifies industrial data modeling by providing built-in domain validation and automated modeling capabilities, eliminating the need for extensive API knowledge. So basically, this new server is allowing you to just kind of plug and play into being able to do IoT things via AWS and not having to know the ins and outs of how APIs work. So it's kind of like it's pretty much a level of abstraction that they're kind of putting in place for you. So I'll be sure to leave a link for this in the description. Up next in compute, AWS has released a tuning guide for AMD Amazon EC2 instances. Just read over it real quick. In this post, we explain how to choose the right AMD based Amazon EC2 instance type and describing tuning techniques that can help users improve workload efficiency. So, if you're not familiar with EC2, this is one of the foundational services that AWS has to offer, and this particular guide is specific to AMD-based EC2 processors. So, basically, they're targeting third and fourth gen processors, and they kind of list the different instance types out below. So I've taken the liberty of just kind of taking a couple snippets from what's here in this article. I'll definitely leave a link to the article in the description. But so they cover compute intensive workloads. So for example, these workloads involve large scale calculations, simulations, or encoding tasks, and they often need high CPU throughput and advanced instruction set support. So what they recommend for that particular workload is a C7A, HPC7A, or C6A instance type, and the use cases for that are scientific computing, financial modeling, media transcoding, encryption, and machine learning inference. Another big workload type that they run on, or that a lot of people use AWS for, is big data and analytics. So these are applications that process and analyze large data sets, benefit from high memory bandwidth and a balanced compute to memory ratio. So the recommendation for this type of workload would be a R7A, M7A, R6A, and some of the use cases are stream processing, real-time analytics, business intelligence tools, and distributed caching. And then the final word that I'm going to cover from this article, like I said, I'll leave a link in the description and kind of the breakdown of all the recommendations they make based on the workload type. The last one is, since this is so popular right now, AI and ML. So And this is specifically for a ML test that does not need a additional GPU, such as inference or pre-processing. This type of recommendation would be a M7A, R7A, C7A, and like I said, these use cases are model inference, NLP, or natural language processing, computer vision. Okay. All right. Next up in the container space. So this is implementing granular failover in multi-region EKS clusters. So EKS is another service offering from Amazon. This is a elastic Kubernetes service, and basically the gist of this announcement is that AWS is providing a guide on how to architect a unique failover behavior for each application within your multi-tenant EKS cluster across regions, which will allow you to maintain the cost benefits of shared infrastructure while meeting diverse availability requirements. It provides a typical architecture as well as the detailed explanation of the solution overview and the prerequisites required. So all of that's kind of laid out in this article. Like I said, I'll leave a link to that. It even has your RPO and RTO objectives outlined, and then it just goes on to say, all right, for this typical architecture, which will include Route 53, a load balancer, just several different services being leveraged here. So this is multi-region, multi-tenant EKS architecture. So pretty complex stuff going on here, but you can see they kind of have the diagram and kind of walk you through it. So this is also using two AOB in each region, and then within the region you have the EKS cluster, and then you have some ancillary services. So transit gateway, S3 bucket, workload database, but it kind of goes on and lays out all the good stuff for you. So I'll definitely be taking a deeper dive on this one myself. I have not worked in a multi-tenant, multi-region environment yet. So this would be good, at least just to know and understand how it works, even though I haven't had the opportunity to work in such an environment yet. All right, next up, this is out of the, so that was containers, and as we all know, AI, ML continues to be the buzz for the foreseeable future. So Amazon is investing a lot of time, money, effort, and resources into this. And with that being said, OpenAI open weight model expands to new regions on Amazon Bedrock. So Bedrock is Amazon's AI offering, or one of them, and this is just detailing that the OpenAI open weight models are now available on Bedrock in 8 new regions. So today, AWS announces the expansion of OpenAI open weight models on Amazon Bedrock to 8 new regions. This expansion brings these powerful AI models closer to customers in various parts of the world, enabling lower latency and improved performance for a wide range of AI-powered applications. So some of your favorite sites will be running on this, or services will be running on this and taking advantage of it. So just keep that in mind. to go a little bit further in the AI ML space, we have another model. So DeepSeek version 3.1 now is also fully managed and available in Amazon Bedrock. Um, so yeah, same thing there. You can use DeepSeek's V3 enterprise grade capabilities across critical business functions, from state-of-the-art software development to complex mathematical reasoning and data analysis. So, like I said, AWS is just doing their part to continue to build out their ecosystem and not be left behind when it comes to uh, being able to host AI services on the AWS ecosystem. And finally, still under AI ML, stability AI image services are now available in Amazon Bedrock. And just a snippet here. Stability AI image services is a comprehensive suite of non-specialized image editing tools designed to accelerate professional creative workflows. Stability AI image services offer two categories of image editing capabilities: edit tools, which include remove background, erase object, search and replace, search and recolor, and InPaint lets you make targeted modifications to specific parts of your images. And then the control tools are structure, sketch, style guide, and style transfer. Give you powerful ways to generate variations based on existing images or sketches. So, like I said, AWS is just continuing to expand their offerings. So, this is just another variation of that through AI image services that they are now offering on Amazon Bedrock. So, that concludes today's